As we navigate this juncture in the precious metals market, it's evident that silver holds the potential to be one of the most profitable investments of this decade. The historical echoes of the gold to silver ratio and the current anomaly in silver's lag suggests that a resolution is near. Investors, prepare yourselves for a silver resurgence, a journey that may be tumultuous but promises rewards for those who ride the waves wisely.
Connection established.
Welcome back. This is Silver Slayer, the channel that brings you silver videos every single day of the week. So make sure you subscribe and definitely click the bell so you immediately get notified anytime anything important happens across the world. Since everything affects the price of silver, I truly am your one-stop shop. We are about to cover a very interesting article from investinghaven.com that was just posted titled "The Silver Surge." Anticipating big moves in 2024 and 2025, then saying silver is poised for a major surge in 2024 and 2025, as suggested by the gold to silver ratio, hinting at historic opportunities. First, noting that this is from investinghaven.com. This is not a site that is specifically silver related. They talk about AI stocks, energy stocks, lithium, cryptocurrency. So there is a common recurrence of these sites that are taking note on silver specifically. They're not talking about precious metals. They're saying silver. And even more interestingly, they mention 2024 and 2025. See, now that I am a broker with Miles Franklin, which, by the way, if you guys wanted to purchase gold or silver, just email slayer@milesfranklin.com. We have Eagles, $4.99 over spot. We also have junk silver, only $3 over spot, and 10th-ounce gold maples. That's a 5-coin minimum. The rest, there's no minimum, plus tons of other stuff with great prices. 10-ounce bars, $2.45 over spot, like 7 different types of bars. Great stuff. The whole point of me mentioning that is because now I'm able to talk to you guys on the phone. And I've been talking to maybe 3-4 more people on the phone every day and talking to you guys via email, every hour on the hour. Everyone says the same exact thing. We've had this reoccurring conversation. I've had some amazing conversations, and I've already built lifelong friends with a lot of you that I genuinely, we talk without even just placing orders. We'll just talk. It's not about just like making sales, or it's just like building relationships. That's a perfect way to put it. Everyone agrees that something just doesn't feel right now. Right? Something is just off. Yes, there's this impending doom that was inevitably going to occur, but like Andy Schectman says, things are just happening faster and faster and faster and faster. And I think we're going to hit the tipping point pretty soon, especially given the 2024 election. So let's go into this article. Let's see some of the things that they bring up, and I have a feeling this is going to be a very good article, so make sure you like the video if you enjoy this video. Now let's talk silver. In our recently released silver forecast for 2024, we stated that $34.70 is a no-brainer target for silver. That is crazy. Realistically, if silver were to hit $34.70, I would say sayonara to the days of $25 silver. I think there's a better chance that silver would hit $50 than go back down to $20 if we're at this point. There would be so much hype behind this. There would be so much buying. There would be so much attention. And you got to also remember, the average price for silver the last 10 years has been $15. So now that we're at $25 easy, we've built a lot of price stability. And I think that since the last time we saw silver above $30 was 2011, $50 silver. I don't see how silver breaking out above that strong barrier of $30, that psychological resistance level of $30, breaking above that to $35. I think we would see crazy things happening, especially given the 2024 election, the controversy that causes, silver rising because of investment demand, also people not trusting the dollar or the government, given the circumstances around that. Geopolitically, there's a lot happening. So silver does have a lot of potential, in my opinion, especially if we would see this number hit next year. We also added that silver is the metal to buy for the developing silver shortage, right? developing silver shortage. We're just getting started. We are very confident that these forecasts will work out well. All that's needed is some patience for silver to move higher, which will happen at a time when the majority of the market is not positioned for it. And that's exactly the right thing to say at this point, given that silver's what, $24, $24 right now. To say that most people are going to miss out is an understatement. Most people will be buying silver when it's probably $50, $60, $70. You got to get in before the curve. That's how and when big profits are realized by a minority of participants, consistent with the asymmetric dynamics of markets, which we described in their investing principles. Exactly. We are the minority of participants that will make the big profits, even though a lot of us probably will never sell. If you are going to pay off a mortgage or whatever, that's great. Whatever your ideas are, what you're going to do in the future is irrelevant in my opinion, because we're buying silver at the right price. We're not going to miss the boat, so to say. So anyways, in our previous exploration of the gold to silver ratio and its historical implications, we emphasized the importance of the ratio entering the 80 to 100 times level as a precursor to substantial silver rallies. Fast forward to the present, the gold to silver ratio has been consistently above 75 points for the past 3 years, lingering in the 75 to 95 range, which is insane to think about. That it takes 75 ounces of silver to equal 1 ounce of gold, when silver has 75,000 times more uses than gold does. Not saying gold isn't a great investment, it really is, but the ratio is out of whack. And whether you love gold or you love silver, that is just a fact, that the ratio is extremely, extremely out of whack. It comes out of the ground like 7 to 1. So anyways, unprecedented prolongation, a rare phenomenon. This prolonged elevation of the gold to silver ratio, a phenomenon witnessed only twice before, once from 1991 to 1994, again 2017 to 2020, raises intriguing questions. By the way, we saw the gold to silver ratio like 125 to 1 in 2020, and that's when silver was $11, $12. But then it came back and outperformed everything, becoming the number one performing asset in 2020, which a lot of people don't know, but regardless, that was real, 125 to 1. Both previous occasions, silver experienced notable upward movement shortly after the ratio passed 75 points. Now, as history seemingly repeats itself, the implications for silver in the coming years became a topic of interest, or intense interest. Breaking the mold, silver lagging behind gold. What makes the current scenario particularly unusual is the extended period during which silver has lagged behind the price of gold, with the factor higher than 75 times. Silver, known for its volatility, typically reacts swiftly in changes in market dynamics. The present scenario, where silver seems to be biding its time in the shadow of gold, suggests that a resolution is near, potentially even imminent. However, we try to avoid words like imminent, as we prefer readers to think as investors allow for sufficient time for a market to start trending. Expected resurgence to the ATH, sticking to the forecast. Amidst these unprecedented dynamics, we stand for our forecast. Silver hitting all-time highs in the not-too-distant future, which we expect in the max 3 years from now, which is important. Max is 3 years. All-time highs, meaning they are saying within the next 3 years, silver will at least be $51. And that's max. Maximum 3 years, silver will be $50. And that's above $50. And if it breaks above $50, we'd probably see closer to $100. And since they're saying that, since silver is like $23, $24, they're saying that if you buy silver right now at $23, $24, you will at least double your money in 3 years max. That's what they are saying. Basically, to put it in layman's terms, I'm not trying to say do this or that it will happen. That's what they are saying. Will it likely happen? Yeah, but I don't want to mislead people. I try to just give people information they can digest on their own. And this is exactly what they are saying, to break it down in literal terms. So while we acknowledge that the path may not be a straight upward line, silver is notorious for its roller coaster experiences and the tendency to shake out bulls right before a significant run, the overall trajectory points towards profitability. And that, yeah, they say like 99% of the movement happens the last 1%. And what I mean by that is it's not like silver is just going to slowly rise a little bit. Right? It's like if silver is going to hit $50, most of the percentage gains is going to happen right at the end. It's not an even roller coaster. It's huge dips and huge drops, huge skyrocketing prices, and that's when a lot of people lose money, because then they'll miss these critical moments. But regardless, just buy it right now while it's cheap and hold on to it. It's not rocket science. Just buy it. Buy the metal, hold on to it. Don't sell it. So looking ahead, silver investment of the decade. As we navigate this juncture in the precious metals market, it's evident silver holds potential to be one of the most profitable investments of this decade. The historical echoes of the gold to silver ratio and current anomaly in silver's lag suggest that a resolution is near. Investors, prepare yourself for a silver resurgence, a journey that may be tumultuous but promises rewards for those who ride the waves wisely. And that's important. That's an important part. Ride the waves wisely, and waves being literal as the huge drops and huge turn-ups. Silver is very volatile because it's a much smaller market than gold. Much smaller market than gold. That's also why it's easier to manipulate. So it hits higher highs and lower lows. Some call it gold on steroids, like myself. And steroids has negative side effects as well, though, right? It definitely does. And it hits higher highs and lower lows. If gold's going to rise 10%, silver can rise 15, 20%. But if gold drops 5%, silver could drop 10, 15%. Gold's more stable. That's why it's also a great investment. It's more for stability. Silver can make you those profits on top of the stability. So, yeah, anyways, I thought this was a great article. I thought they mentioned a lot of critical things that need to be talked about. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. What do you guys think about 2024 and 2025? I do like that they gave actual prices. A lot of people will beat around the bush and not actually say a number, like $34.70 is a no-brainer for 2024. I'm glad they said something like that. I also like that they said 3 years max. Silver will break its all-time high in 3 years max, which does make sense since gold broke its all-time high last week. Right? It's not insane to say that. So, yeah. Anyways, I'm going to wrap this video up here. Remember, Slayer at milesfranklin.com if you want to purchase some silver or gold or whatever. We got some deals right now. I'll be happy to assist you guys in doing that. And also make sure you subscribe because I post daily videos. I'll be doing a video tomorrow or another podcast with Andy tomorrow morning. So hopefully I'll get that posted in the afternoon or evening time. So make sure you look out for that as well. Thanks for tuning in. This is Silver Slayer. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.